Example 5, find the radius of convergence and interval of convergence of the series, the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of n open x minus 2 closed to the power n of, over 3 to the power n plus 1. Solution: if a sub n equals n open x plus 2 closed to the power n over 3 to the power n plus 1, then the absolute value of a sub n plus 1 over a sub n equals the absolute value of open n plus 1 closed open x plus 2 closed to the power n plus 1 over 3 to the power n plus 2 times 3 to the power n plus 1 over n open x plus 2 closed to the power n equals open 1 plus 1 over n closed to the power, restarting that, it equals open 1 plus 1 over n closed times the absolute value of x plus 2 over 3, which approaches x plus 2, approaches the absolute value of x plus 2 over 3 as n approaches infinity. Using the ratio test, we see that the series converges if the absolute value of x plus 2 over 3 is less than 1, and it diverges if the absolute value of x plus 2 over 3 is greater than 1. So it converges if the absolute value of x plus 2 is less than 3, and diverges if the absolute value of x plus 2 is greater than 3. Thus, the radius of convergence is big R equal 3. The inequality of the absolute value of x plus 2 is less than 3 can be written as -5 is less than x and x is less than 1. So we test the series to the endpoints -5 and 1. When x equals -5, the series is the absolute value of n equals 0 to infinity of n open -3 closed to the power n over 3 to the power n plus 1 equals 1/3 times the sum of n equals 0 to infinity of open -1 closed to the power n times n, which diverges by the test for divergence, open bracket, open -1 closed to the power n times n doesn't converge to 0, close bracket. When x equals 1, the series is the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of n open 3 closed to the power n over 3 to the power n plus 1 equals 1/3 times the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of n, which also diverges by the test for divergence. Thus, the series converges only when -5 is less than x, which is less than 1, so the interval of convergence is open -5 and 1 closed.